Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to day one of the ultimate guide for Scum in 2024. My first scripted, how can I say, focused guide where I focus on bullet points and don't just do what I usually do. Don't follow my own playing style. I'm actually teaching you guys how to play Scum from the start up to the end. And my assistant is Trinity, which is new to the game and will help me to explain everything better to you guys step for step. Now, one thing that you want to do when you start playing the game is try and play during the day. If you just have limited time to play, it's fine, but try and play early in the morning, so that you've got daytime, so that things aren't too scary, so that you can see better. Okay, we're going to start 6 o'clock in the morning. Let's start with day one. There we go. It's nice early in the morning. And what I meant to say is this is my first scripted, concise guide, ladies and gentlemen, where I'm actually thinking about every single step that you have to do from the very beginning of your journey right to the very end of your journey. Okay, so if you want to know what the times are, because I'm running the server, I can quickly show you that. Sunrise, sunset. Where's the sunrise? When does the sun come up? Sun comes up at 6 o'clock in the morning and it sets at 10 at night. Okay, comes up at 6 a.m., goes down at 10. So I think the official time is 9 o'clock, but that way it's just 1/3 of the game time. It's 6 plus 2 is 8. There's 24 hours in a day. So it's just 8 hours, okay? It's just 1/3 of the day, which is night. The other 2/3 of the day is daytime. So let me get to my bullet points here. Get into a safety area, okay? And then search rocks to craft a stone knife and an axe. So there's the road. We're going to get into safety. Safety just means away from a road, away from a point of interest. Just where a guy driving past with a car or a guy riding on the road. Just make it so that you're not going to run into traffic very easily, okay? So the first thing you're going to do is search a rock. You just walk until you see a rock, search, press tab. Always destroy your bank card. We forgot about that. Always destroy your bank card. Click on 2 stones. Right click. Craft stone knife. Put the stone knife in your hands by either right clicking and saying take in hands or dragging it. Although right clicking it is much easier. Go to another pile of rocks. Search. Click on 2 stones. It doesn't matter. Craft small stone axe head. Put the stone knife in your hands again. Double click on the axe head so that it's in your pants, okay? And then the next thing that we need to do is find a bush and cut down the bush, okay? So we're going to find a bush. You're not always going to have bushes right next to each other, but I'm going to give you a method that you can repeat always. Now we got lucky because this bush gave us 2 long sticks and 3 short sticks. But depending on where you are on the map, that's not always going to be the case. Most of the time, the bush is just going to give you 1 long stick and 2 short sticks. So what you want to do is just put the long stick on your back, okay? Put a short stick on your back. Go to the next bush, wherever the next bush is, okay? And cut that bush down. Okay, so once again, this tree is giving us, this bush gave us more resources than we usually get, okay? But what won't be confusing is I'm going to actually drag these away. I'm going to drag it away. So it's 1 long stick and 2 short sticks that you usually get from a bush. And if you cut this long stick up into small sticks, you right-click on the long stick, okay? Click on it, right-click on it. If you cut this into small sticks, it's only going to give you 2 small sticks. Because of the tool that you're using, okay? A stone knife is the worst tool that you can use. An axe is the second best tool. And a saw or, original axe or a chainsaw are the best tools. So you've only got 4 sticks. The problem that you're facing, if you go to your crafting tab and you go to, you just type in at the top, you just type in what you want to craft. And we want to craft the rope, okay? to craft a rope, you need 5 long sticks, okay? 5 small sticks. But you can't get 5 small sticks from the first bush. It's because we picked up that other stick from the previous bush that enables us to now craft a rope. Now you can see when I press on crafting, it dims out. So you can always go to inventory to see the item clearly. Now that we've got the rope and the long stick and the axe head, we can just deselect the stone knife, right click and craft stone axe. Okay, and you can go to crafting. If you want to see what you're able to craft with the resources in your vicinity, you go to not the favorites, but the currently craftable. It will show you what you can craft with the resource that you have around you. We're going to start with the stone axe. Now that we've got the axe, we're going to ignore the stone knife. We're going to right click, take in hands, and then we're going to go to a tree. Now things are starting to speed up for us, and we're going to cut down the tree by just pressing F on the tree. When you're done cutting the tree, you can ignore the logs for now. You just look for the branch, the tree branch, okay? Then you look in the direction. You press tab to see the items in your vicinity. You grab the item from your vicinity and then use it in the open screen in the middle. Now I can use my mouse scroll wheel. I can scroll my mouse up and down to turn this branch. And you see that little stick at the end? I want that stick, that little stick at the end is going to points the way in which the sticks are going to go. So I'm going to put it down like that, hold F, and then chop tree branch. After you've cut the tree, all the sticks, if you hold in the focus mode, okay, all the sticks will be going in that direction. You'll have a bunch of long sticks. And then at the end, you'll have a bunch of short sticks. There will be a bunch of short sticks at the end. What I want you to do, so that you can always repeat this, is cut 5 long sticks into short sticks with the axe, because now you're going to get 3 short sticks from every long stick instead of 2 short sticks from every long stick, because you're using an axe. Very far from the best tool, but at least it's better than a stone knife. So I'm going to start by cutting 5 long sticks into short sticks. Now, just by doing this, we've already leveled up a few skills. Because we're cutting long sticks into short sticks, seeing more items in our vicinity. The more items we see in our vicinity, the more we're leveling up our awareness. Every item in our vicinity gives us a certain amount of XP. Because we're cutting down branches and sticks and bushes, we're leveling up our survival, okay? And yeah, because we ran around, we got a lot of XP for running. And we're not getting any XP for endurance because we're not heavy yet. But we will be focusing on our archery, first of all, because archery is very, very important. I'm going to show you why. So, after you've cut the 5 long sticks into small sticks, what you're going to be doing is cutting your underwear into rags. Because I've got the DLC, I can start with the willy warmer. But even if you don't have the DLC, just cut your underwear into rags. You don't want to cut anything that holds inventory space. So we're going to cut the willy warmer. We need 3 rags. That's going to give us 1 rag. Now I'm going to go to my undershirt. Okay, the undershirt's giving me the 3 rags that I need. Now, what I want to do is after this, I want to craft a backpack, okay? So after I've cut up my clothes for 3 rags, to get 3 rags, I'm going to craft 2 rope. Once again, I'm going to come to this place. They're currently available. Again, I'm going to do the auto craft 2 times. I want to stop it when it starts crafting the 3rd rope. I only want to craft 2 ropes. So I can click this twice, or I can just click this once and stop it before it starts the 3rd rope. Now, as soon as I crafted the 1st rope, a lot of other crafting recipes open up to me. I'm going to stop the 3rd rope. I've got 2 ropes. The 1st rope I'm going to use for the improvised courier backpack, which is your first very, very important item. Actually, the axe is your first important item, so you can actually have something to defend yourself and cut down a tree. But this improvised courier backpack is your second item, and you need 3 rags, which we got from our clothing, a rope that we crafted, and then a cutting tool, which we have because we've got the axe. So now we're going to craft the improvised courier backpack. Now that we've got the improvised courier backpack, we can click at the bottom level just to open it up, or we can just double click it to equip it. Okay, So you can double click it, or you can just drag it into the top, or, you can double click it. You can double click it to put it on. You can double click it to take it off, or you can just put it into this gray bar over here, okay, where all your clothing is in. And then the second thing we're going to need is we're going to go back to currently craftable, and we're going to craft a 20-pound bow. You can go for a 35-pound bow if you want to, but I'm not sure if you're going to be weakened by anything that the game's going to throw your way. So for this guy, let's just start with a 20-pound bow. Again, the bow needs one stick that we have by us, one long stick. You can click there and see what you need. There isn't other options. We need a long stick. We need rope, or any kind, rope, or improvised rope, or 5-meter rope, or thread, or wire. And then we've got the cutting tool. Okay, so when we craft the bow, now that we've got the bow, we can either take it in our hands, okay, or we can just drag it to the secondary slot. Okay, there's your primary slot and your secondary slot. You can have 2 big weapons, and you can have it one in your hand, but you don't want all 3 active, because if you drink something, if you need to put something else in your hand, you're going to drop what's in your hand. So let's say I've got something in my hand. Let's say I've got a long stick in my hand, okay, but then I want to eat or drink water or something. I'm going to drop what's in my hand. Okay, so that's you don't really want a triple carry. Sometimes we are going to triple carry for a purpose, but you want to triple carry as little as possible. Now I'm going to walk forward to discover a few more short sticks from the branch that we cut up. And again, I'm going to go here. Okay, I'm going to go to currently craftable, click on the arrows, and I'm going to click auto craft to craft 12 wooden arrows. Okay, so here we go. Now that you've got the 12 arrows, you're just going to double click on them. You just want 12 arrows there, and then you click number 2 to equip your bow, and then you're going to load an arrow into your bow, and then you're going to click there. So now we've got 12 arrows here. We don't need to have another arrow here, because we've got the arrow equipped in our bow, okay? And you can see there's a dot there on the screen. It's just going to be there. So you can use that dot, just to get your reference point. Okay? So there's the dot. You pull the bow back, and you shoot to where the dot was, okay? And that's going to be your basis for using your archery. Now what I'm going to do is after the 12 arrows, I need to equip everything. So I've equipped the axe, I've equipped the bow, okay? And then I need to craft 2 rope, and I have to get 2 long sticks and craft them into a bundle. So again, I have to use some of these sticks that I got here, and I need to craft 2 rope out of them. So I'm going to cut these into small sticks. Okay, I don't have enough sticks. Left there, so I'm just going to cut down another bush. I'm going to cut a long stick into small sticks, because I've only got 4 small sticks here. I'm going to craft another rope. Then I'm going to go to a bush, cut that bush down again, because I need 2 long sticks, guys. I need 2 long sticks. So I'm going to click on 2 long sticks, right click, and craft bundle of wooden sticks. This is for a spear. A rope is for a quiver, okay? I'm just showing you guys the right effective steps to take every single time. Now I'm going to put the bow in my hands. I'm going to put the bundle of wooden sticks in my back, and now we're going to go on our journey. Okay, now we have to go to the scummap.com. But before we go to scummap.com, I want you guys to press Control and C at the same time. Control and C at the same time. And now we're going to scum-map.com. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so here we are at scum-map.com. And what I want you to do is click on the interactive map right here or there. Click on interactive map. Okay. Then you're going to click on map filters on the left side. Map filters. Okay. Then you're going to click on points of interest. And then you're going to click on this box next to points of interest. And it's going to highlight all of these things for you. Okay. And now what I want you to do is I want you to click location. Click on coordinates on the top right and go Control V, because that's your coordinates. And then I want you to zoom in where you are and then use this information to help you. Okay. So if you go to map filters, it says there outposts, villages, points of interest. So this is Novigrad. You can clearly see it's a town. You can click on it, see it's a town. This is the train yard. Okay, you can click on the train yard, see that it's a train yard. It's not a town. You can click on the weapons factory to see what the weapons factory looks like. Okay, and clearly, I've got something over here. It's not telling me what this is, but it's very, very small. So it should be very safe for me. So it's better for me to go to the safe spot. And then from there, it's better for me to go to the town, because these are usually military points of interest. You can clearly see the difference between a town and a military point of interest, or high loot point of interest. Then you've got the green zones, which are your safe zones. And, then you can decide where you want to go from here. Wherever you land, try and pick a town or a little spot. This is a bunker, but if we go north, there's a lot of little spots north. Okay, that's a town, but here, these are farms. These are farms, safe places where you can go to. Okay, very, very safe places with odd houses that you can go to. So use scummap.com to navigate your way around. And what I'm going to do is I've got 2 targets at the moment. Okay, and of course the green, if you zoom out, all the green places are like towns, friendly places. Okay, and what I want to do is I want to use my location to kill a puppet, and I want a car. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in. I want to kill a puppet, so I'm going to go to a POI, but I want to loot a car as well because I want to craft a spear. I want to kill a puppet, and I think there's a puppet here. I want to kill a puppet for the rags that we need, and I want to get to a car for scrap metal that I need for a spear. So I'm going to stand at the puppet, pull my bow back. I'm going to be very slow. Shoot the puppet. Pull the bow back, shoot the puppet, pull the bow back. Okay, you can't see me yet. Get the dot on him, pull the bow back, shoot him again. Okay, and I can already see the gas station up ahead. So now I'm going to get my arrows back, and I'm going to search the puppet, because puppets can give you loot. Okay, so here we are at the gas station now, okay? I need to get scrap metal, so I'm just going to crouch to make less noise, okay? I can even walk slower to make less noise. Search the car. Drop the scrap metal here by me. And now I'm going to uncraft a bundle of sticks. And I should be able to make a metal spear now, because a metal spear takes 2 long sticks, 1 scrap metal, 1 rope, which we have in our inventory, and a cutting tool. And we're going to craft a metal spear, because it's the best starting tool for you to keep puppets at a distance. But you definitely need the bow, because there's something like suicide puppets that are extremely important. And we just killed 1 puppet with a bow, and our archery skill is already at level 7. So everything you do in this game counts towards something. You're never wasting your time. Okay? So we're just going to see if there's any food inside here. I can hear the suicide puppet. I have to be careful of him. So we're just going to press tab. And instead of looking at that apple and finding this apple or finding that, I can just press tab and I can see all 3 in my vicinity. So I'm going to take the apple. I'm going to see that's going to give me 12 carbs. Ketchup. Okay. I'm going to drop that. I'm going to take the ketchup for now. Again, just press tab. There's a gun and ammo. That's not too bad, actually. That's really not too bad. It's a very weak gun, very weak ammo. And at this point, I'm not too interested. But, I mean, you're a new player. So take in your hand, take the ammo, load the magazine. Have some fun, guys. Have some fun. Just have some fun, okay? That's the main thing that I want you to focus on. Have some fun. This thing we found now, and now we can put it down on the ground, take cover here, and we can cut this thing up into rags. Although we don't have a knife, okay? But we can always make a stone knife. So let me get a stone knife. Didn't I drop the stone knife somewhere? Yeah, let's get the stone knife. Cut that thing up into rags to make the quiver to get some more loot space. Now that we've got 5 clean rags, we don't have the rope. We don't have the rope. We need the rope, okay? So once again, I'm just going to make a bundle. As soon as I get the rags, I can make the quiver. So I'm going to craft this into a bundle of rags. And I need to craft the rope again. We all know how to craft the rope. Okay, so usually you don't find a pistol that fast, guys. But I made some space for the pistol. We can put it in our 3rd slot. Okay, so when we press 3, we're going to equip it. And if we want to put the gun back exactly where it was, we press 3 again to better put it back to exactly where it was. Now, you're going to get these guys a lot, and you need to kill them. Again, I'm using focus mode. Getting the dot on him, focus, shoot. You want to kill that guy when he's very, very far away from you because he's very, very, very dangerous. Okay? Very, very, very dangerous. If he blows up close to you, you're in big trouble. And a gas station is very good for loot space. Okay? So we got better loot space already. Just want to take this with me for the thumbnail. Duct tape. Now we can actually start looting. Okay? Get some drinks here at the gas station. And like I say, gas stations are good for backpacks and quivers. Easy loot space. Check here, there's nothing here. We're still looking for the clothing. I'm not clothing, we just want to craft that quiver and then we're done. Okay? But I want you to kill the puppets. I want you to kill the puppets. I want you to level up your archery skill. Okay? I want you, don't hit them in the head. Try and hit them in the body. Okay, and then I'm going to get the 5 sticks down. I'm going to craft a quiver. Okay, so we've got the rope. We've got the bundle of clean rags. And now we can craft the quiver. And that is your starting gear. That's how you get started every single time. This will protect you. This will help you to survive a bear attack, a wolf attack, a puppet attack, and, you know, you'll even be able to hurt a player. I'm not going to say that you're going to kill a player, okay, but you'll be able to stand your ground with a player. And as you guys can see, even if we didn't find the backpack, our loot space is still fine, okay? We've still got more than enough loot space. This is just a bonus that we found it. But this is basically your starting gear, okay, that you want. And this will help you to die less and experience the game way better in the beginning. Because the spear keeps puppets away from you. It's a very, very good weapon. Okay, so that puppets don't get close to you. So I'm going to showcase this. This is an armored police puppet. Just going to get his attention here. And then stab, move away. 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 Okay? You don't have to. It's not like the axe and you can miss him. The axe is a very good weapon for starting players. Okay. So if you guys found this helpful, do me a favor and click that like button. If you're not subscribed yet, click the bell button. And then right click on the bell, activate all notifications to be notified of future videos. And I'll see you guys in the next part of our ultimate guide, okay, where we're going to find our teammate, because if you're going to play with a teammate, that's going to make your gameplay way easier for you. You need to find them, and yes, we're going to do that next time. Have a great day. See you guys later, and yes, enjoy everything you do, and always make sure that you have fun.